So guess what? Are you better off under Barack Obama or Donald Trump? Well, guess what? Newsweek has a story that says more voters say they're better off under Trump than when Obama and Bush sought the re-election. That's according to a Gallup poll. So just think about that. When Barack Obama was running for president, more voters feel better off now than when Barack Obama was running for president. Think about that. We're in a pandemic that had a bout with martial law and food lines, a la the Great Depression, and voters still feel they're better off now than they were 4 years ago. In case you had any doubt, the U.S. is a failed state. But that wasn't 4 years ago. That was actually when Barack Obama was running. So let's get into this article. The latest survey from Gallup found that a clear majority of registered voters, 56%, believe that they were better off now compared to 4 years ago.
I can't believe that. 4 years ago? It makes you wonder who Gallup is interviewing.
I think they're saying, well, we're still barely getting by just like we were 4 years ago, but now we have more free time because we're laid off and we have to quarantine. So we're doing better. I bet that's what they think. But when they were asked whether they were better or worse off toward the end of Obama's first term in the White House, only 45% told pollsters their situation had improved over the 4 years between 2008 and 2012. It's almost like the government caters just to the elite and the war machine, and the rest of us can just go screw ourselves. This is stunning. Do you remember this article? We featured this article many times. Many in Milwaukee neighborhood didn't vote and don't regret it. That's from November 2016. After Trump was elected, I don't know if you look at those aren't white rich people that the New York Times talked to. Those are not rich people of color. Here, that's Manan Sabir. He's the owner of the Juice Kitten, said that Barack Obama's election was like going to the beach. Then he said 8 years happened. Ian Pfeiffer, a cook at Jake's Delicatessen, said that he did not vote. We were stuck between Trump and Hillary, he said. That really only left us with no choice. Do you see the people that aren't voting for Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton? This guy said we didn't have any choice. Poor guy, he must have saw a Russian meme, huh? The election was notable as much for the people who did not show up as for those who did. At the Milwaukee barbershop, only 2 of them had voted, but there were no regrets. I don't feel bad. Milwaukee is tired. Both of them were terrible. They never do anything for us anyway. So half the country's not voting. And to beat a right-wing demagogue, you need half the country voting. But they don't. And they're not even trying to get those people to vote because Joe Biden said nothing will fundamentally change. That's not going to inspire these people to come out and vote. Milwaukee's lowest income neighborhoods offer an explanation for the turnout figures. The decline in turnout from 2012 to 2016 in the 5 poorest neighborhoods was consistently much greater than the drop seen in more prosperous areas. Talk of politics in the barbershop inevitably comes back to one man, Barack Obama. Mr. Obama's elections infused many here with a feeling of connection to national politics that they had never before experienced, but their lives have gotten no better under Obama, and sourness has set in. Boy, I thought it was just privileged if you didn't want to choose between Republicans or Republican light. I thought that was because I have privilege. All 4 barbers had voted for Mr. Obama, but only 2 could muster the enthusiasm to vote this time. And even then, it was sort of a protest. One wrote in Bernie Sanders, and the other wrote in himself. So of those 4 Barack Obama voters, Hillary Clinton picked up 0. I might actually vote for that barber this time. I'm so numb, said John Toney, 45 years old. He said no president in his lifetime had done anything to improve the lives of black people, including Mr. Obama, whom he voted for twice. It's like I should have known this would happen. We're worse off than before. That is more compelling than anything I've heard at any of the debates. As for the claims of racism that have dogged Mr. Trump, Mr. Bobber wasn't so worried. It's better than smiling to my face but going behind closed doors and voting against our kids. That's like what Barack Obama did in Flint. So what he's saying is what we've been saying. I like an attack dog I can see coming. I don't like a wolf in sheep's clothing like Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden. I like a wolf in wolf's clothing. You can fight them. He was real, unlike a lot of liberal Democrats who are just as racist, but keep it hidden. This is the black guys talking in Milwaukee. That Trump was real, unlike a lot of liberal Democrats who are just as racist, but keep it hidden, he said, his jaw slathering with shaving cream. Still, he voted for Mrs. Clinton, as did many others here. Joe Biden, to rich donors, nothing's going to fundamentally change if he's elected. Here we go again. You elect Joe Biden, you're going to get a worse Donald Trump. I know it's popular now for Bernie Sanders pundits to say that now. But we've been saying this at this show since 2015. It's not that hard to see. It doesn't take a genius because I can do it. All it does is it takes courage to go against the herd mentality. Guess who doesn't have that? Guess who doesn't have courage to go against the herd mentality? Your favorite shows that push Russiagate. They don't have the courage it takes to do this job that I'm doing. All their millions of dollars in the world. All they really need is courage to tell the truth. And they don't have it. Which is why they need advertising money and millionaire money and fucking donor money and all kind of fucking money. Because they don't have the simple courage to tell the truth about Joe Biden, the Democrats, Russiagate, Donald Trump, and the real cause of Donald Trump. And I do. Again, they leave a huge lane open for me. There's a huge lane open for me the left is leaving. Because they're not actually left and they don't have courage.
Seriously, who's coming out to vote for no fundamental change?
Who's coming out?
Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Okay, who's no fundamental change? You've got my vote.
Hey, everybody, this is the part where I tell you where all our live shows are, but there aren't any. And then this is why I tell you to join our premium program and get extra content, but nobody's got a fucking job. So just enjoy the video.